Capricorn and Capricorn rising. My lovely Capricorns, let's have a little chat about February. It is going to be a big month. So before I start, I would like to, I want to urge you to set up a little routine for yourself this month, a little grounding routine. This could be a 10-minute, 15-minute meditation every morning. This could be a 15-minute walk in the park. This could be an exercise routine. I wouldn't recommend anything cardio-like because we are already really fast this month. So I would urge you to maybe find something more grounding like yoga, Pilates, even lifting weights that can bring us back down to earth. Also, the nodes are going to be conjunct, I should say the nodes are going to dance with Chiron, and eventually they will conjunct Chiron this month. So all month the nodes are dancing with Chiron, specifically the North Node, because the North Node is in the same sign as Chiron, and for you this is the 4th house, your home, your family life. There might be some intense inner healing related to your family coming up for you this month. So if you need any help with that, please get help, get a therapist, get a coach that can help you, coach you through whatever is coming up for you this month. So like I already said, very busy month, very fast month. Mercury is going to whiz through the signs. It's going to be a very fast Mercury in Aquarius, Mercury in Pisces. That's a Mercury that is not very grounded. That's when we see Mercury go off. Right? Mercury is generally a very logical planet, right? It is very grounded in the here and now. But once Mercury hits Aquarius, Mercury is almost like a metaphysical shifting and changing, like on a very cellular level. Mercury, the energy of Mercury is shifting in Aquarius. It's a Mercury that is literally thinking outside the box. It is a Mercury that can see things and know things. Like if you have Mercury in Aquarius, you might be able to relate to what I'm saying. If you have Mercury in Aquarius, it's a Mercury that is very intellectual, but not academic. It's not an academic Mercury. It's not thinking in a certain framework. It is thinking outside the framework, building a new framework. It's just all out there. And sometimes, if you're not able to relate to that energy, maybe if your Mercury is in Taurus, then you might think, well, that person is crazy. What are they talking about? But we will all get a dose of that this month. Every time Mercury gets into Aquarius, goes into Aquarius, moves through Aquarius, we all get a dose of Mercury in Aquarius, and we all are more inclined to think outside the box. So really use that energy this month. It is really a beautiful energy that can help you see things from a different perspective and help you grow and evolve, and maybe even help you move your ideas forward, right? So let's get into the month a little more, into the aspects. We have on the 5th, the Sun sextile Chiron and Venus squaring Chiron. That tells me we are already starting with you understanding and seeing where you are still living in a past pattern related to maybe your childhood, your family, the way you were told life should be and what you should do in this world. You're realizing, the things that I'm doing right now, the way I behave, the way I do things, is not really getting me where I want to go, where I, from a deep soul yearning, want to go. It is kind of perpetuating something I was told the way I should be, and I feel very detached from it. I feel misaligned. So this is you trying to realign with who you are, not realign with what someone told you, your parents, your caregivers, but who you are, what you actually want to do in this world. We're talking about the 4th house that relates to the 10th house, and this can relate to something you want to do in this world that you're not doing yet. The same day, Mercury is moving into Aquarius, meeting Pluto, And this is a Mercury that gets to see and understand and think about its transformational potential. You have Aquarius in your second house. We're talking value system here. We're talking the foundational stuff. So Pluto in the coming 20 years will transform this area for you on a very deep level. And this Mercury gets a glimpse of it. This Mercury gets to see, oh, this is where we're going. Who can I already be in the now that will then help me go there with less effort, with more ease? Again, this is not something that you will understand in the current paradigm. You will have to think outside the box here. You'll have to step out of everything you believed and wanted and thought you wanted and thought you desired, because maybe that was based on someone else's idea for you. Then on the 6th, we have Venus square the nodes, the Sun sextile the nodes. The nodes are in your 4th and 10th house right now. So we are talking family life, personal life, and how that affects how you present yourself outside there in the world, your professional life, your purpose work. What do you really want? What do you really want to do? What do you really aspire to? What's your soul yearning? Your deep soul yearning. What do you want to do there? And how does that interfere with what other people want for you? Because that is most likely going to be the big question here. Because Venus is in your 1st house in Capricorn right now. And there is a level of, what's my identity? Who am I? Who am I without my family? Who am I? Can I see myself without the people that I surround myself with? Who would I be if they wouldn't be around me? Would I still do the same things? Would I still go to the same places? Would I still see myself in the same way? It's a really beautiful exercise to do, you know? Do some journal work around that. Then on the 10th, we have the new moon in Aquarius. It might already be on the 9th if you're in America. And this is going to be more of what I just said about your foundational work. You know, what's your foundation? What is your foundation based up on? Is it based up on someone else's idea of who you are? Your parents? Your family? And do you feel aligned with it? Do you really truly feel aligned with it? This is something this new moon will bring up. There's probably going to be a next stage, a new level for you in this, you know, realizing, oh, my self-worth worth was based on this, but that makes me dependent on those people, or, you know, this location or this home or this house or this belief. And you know, you'll start stepping out of that. Then the next 10 days are going to be filled with Venus and Mars making their way into Aquarius, conjunct Pluto, and then conjunct each other. This is just more of what came up for you on the new moon, right? This is like germinating. The seed is germinating in the next 10 days, and you realize what you actually want going forward in this area. This is also all about your masculine and feminine energies, just adjusting them. You know, maybe you've been too much in your masculine or too much in your feminine, and you know, couldn't do anything on your own. Now you're balancing these two out and finding your new groove and what you actually now want. Maybe you've been like a self-starter, like that woman that can do everything on her own. Now you realize, no, wait, actually I want a man that takes care of me and takes care of my family. Maybe I want to be a stay-at-home mom. The opposite could be the case too. So this is for you to understand what is right for you, not what is right for society, but what is right for you. Then on the 24th of February, we have a full moon in Virgo. This is your 9th house. Maybe you realize that you want to go on a trip somewhere far away. You need, all the realizations that came up for you this month. Maybe it needs time to settle in, and maybe that means you need to get away from where you're at, get away from everything. Also, this could mean you are now all of a sudden interested in higher learning, right? Getting a degree in something else. Maybe you want to do a master's in something, or this could also be you being ready to teach something. Another layer here could be your belief system, right? Because I've been talking about foundational stuff, your self-worth, value, your desires earlier this month. And now you're realizing, well, how do I have to adjust my beliefs to facilitate what came up for me in the second house, worth and value? Partnerships, what I want in a partner. How do what has to shift in my belief system? What beliefs do I have to let go of in order to facilitate all of what came up for me this month? Then last but not least, towards the end of the month, 29th, the Sun is going to conjunct Saturn and Mercury in Pisces. This is your third house. This is all about your social circle, where you live, how you live there. Maybe it's time for a move. Maybe you have to get serious about it. Maybe you have to get serious about up-leveling. Moving into a different neighborhood where you feel more aligned with the vibe. This could also be relating to your siblings, your aunts and uncles, or some early life conditioning that you realize really needs to be left in the past. Right, that stuff that you've been taking with you your whole life that has informed your decision making, because the third house is decision making as well, and that just isn't serving you on no level anymore. So that stuff needs to be released. Remember, Saturn, everything Saturn touches is streamlined. So Saturn trying to streamline your life, Saturn is taking things away that don't serve you, that don't help you grow. So yeah, this is a big transformational month for you. So that's why, in the beginning of the video, I said grounding exercises, grounding meditations are going to be your best friend this month. If you have any questions about February, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you want a personal reading, click on the link in the description box. If you want to work with me one-on-one on a coaching basis, feel free to send me an email and we can have a little chat. And anything else, message me, ask away. I wish you a beautiful month, and I will see you in the next video.